Yeah, I'm here.
So this all, it looks like the motion to withdraw, you're the one that's asking Mr. Thompson to withdraw, is that right?
Well, Mr. Thompson is required to withdraw because he can't provide me effective counsel. According to ORS Chapter 244, ORS 9.460, OAR's Chapter 199, Rules of Professional Conduct, Oregon Judicial Department Policy Statements, the U.S. Code of Federal Regulations, Code of Ethics. There's no attorneys you guys have provided me that are willing to follow the law and the Constitution.
So are you asking to represent yourself?
I'm asking that if you guys are going to put me through this process, that you give me effective counsel.
So this is the tough thing, Ms. Hall. You qualify for court-appointed counsel.
Right.
You don't get to pick your attorney.
Adequate court-appointed counsel.
So you've already gone through two. I'm not going to appoint you another one because I think you're just going to try to fire that one. So let me go over the things that you will have to do on your own if you decide to waive your right to attorney by firing a second one.
I'm not waiving my right to anything. I'm asking for effective counsel. You guys are putting me through this. You have to provide me with effective counsel.
So then Mr. Thompson's your attorney.
Mr. Thompson's not my attorney. No, Mr. Thompson withdrew himself.
No, that doesn't work that way. He's appointed by the court, just like Mr. Brinson was appointed by the court.
Right, and Mr. Brinson withdrew himself.
Right, but at that time, we had a conversation with you about these kind of conflicts happen over and over. They're unlikely to change just because we give you a new attorney.
The conflicts are only happening because you guys aren't abiding by the law and the rules that apply to you. These rules don't apply to me. They apply to you. I'm a private, natural person. I have natural, unalienable rights. I don't have all these rules to go by. You do. You guys are putting me through this process, not me. You have the burden of proof. You have the burden to make sure that I have a court-appointed attorney that is adequate in doing their duties.
I'm going to go over some things with you. If you interrupt me, we're going to mute you, okay?
Sure.
All right, so you qualify for court-appointed counsel. You have the right to hire your own attorney if you would like to. You do not have the right to choose which attorney the court appoints for you. If you elect to go forward on your own, you will have to investigate the case yourself. You will have to negotiate with the district attorney's office yourself. You will have to go through the discovery process on your own.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have to figure out any legal or factual defenses that may be available for you. You will have to file any pretrial motions on your own without the assistance of counsel. You will have to negotiate any potential resolution without the assistance of counsel. If you decide to go forward on your own, you will have waived your right to have an attorney present with you at trial, an attorney who can explain the trial process with you, help you pick a jury, help you raise any pretrial motions, or request any assistance from the court. You have waived the right to have an attorney with you when you call your own witnesses and how to subpoena those witnesses. You will waive the right to have an attorney with you when you cross-examine the state's witnesses. An attorney can help you prepare for closing argument, and if you are convicted, help prepare you for a situation in which you may have to put your best life forward going in front of a judge for sentencing. So these are all the things that are things that you will have to do on your own. As I look at the file, you were appointed, Cooper Brenson, January 2021, you, because of a personality conflict,
No.
resulted in Mr. Brent's
No.
withdrawing. At that time, no other attorney was willing to take your case.
It's not my problem. It's not my problem.
Or the Lane County Defense
It's not my problem.
Mr. Thompson is an attorney from out of our jurisdiction.
None of that's my problem.
And
It's not my problem. It's your problem.
took your case on. So, your choices are either stay with Mr. Thompson, or you will in fact be waiving your right to have counsel.
No.
Because we've got no one else who's willing to take your case. Right? And we've
It's
got
not my
Mr.
problem.
White today.
It's not my problem.
Well, so this is it. You keep on saying it's not your problem.
It's not.
It's going to be your problem.
No, it's not.
There's no getting out of this situation.
No, there's no easy way out of it for you, not me.
No saying, I don't want this attorney, and I don't want that attorney, and so the case is just going to go away.
It's not about not wanting an attorney, dumbass.
Where you are, by your inability to get along with your attorneys and asking for them to withdraw, you are waiving your right to counsel.
No. Nope.
So I've kind of
Nope.
muted you because you keep on talking and saying no. But I'm going to unmute you.
I mean,
And I want to make sure that you understand that's the situation. And what we'll do is we'll just set this case for trial, and we'll go forward with trial. You can hire your own attorney. You can come to me and say, hey, I think I've made a horrible, horrible mistake, and I want someone to be reappointed. But we don't have an attorney for you. You have
I know.
people
I
who
know.
are willing to take your cases. And again, you work through it because of your behavior,
No.
not anyone else.
Nah. That's what you think, huh?
You understand?
So what you're trying to get me to do, Jay, is trying to get me to abide in the unlawful administration of justice. I won't do that. You're lucky I even showed up to this. You guys put me through this. You find me an attorney, and you figure out how to get out of this.
So the motion to withdraw is granted. I find that by operation of her inability to get along with her court-appointed counsel, she's waived her right to attorney. I don't see a trial date. Let's pick a trial date. When are you looking at, Mr. Mintz?
Mintz isn't ready. Mintz ain't ready.
Your Honor, it's kind of all over the map, so
Mhm.
Give me just a moment.
What you got?
I'm looking at October now, Your Honor. October 18th. The only days that don't work for the court are October 18th or 19th. Any other day in October is available. October 26th, Your Honor? How's October 26th look to you, Ms. Hall?
I told you I'm not going to cooperate with the unlawful administration of justice. I'm ready today. David Mintz isn't even going to be ready in October. My discovery is growing by the day. That's the work I put into it. I put the work into it. I know what's happening. That fool doesn't know anything. David Mintz will not be ready by October. I promise you. I doubt if he's even looked at a single page of that discovery. Have you, David?
October 26th at 9:30. That's a mandatory date. You need to make sure you're here for it. If you're not here, a warrant for your arrest could be issued. Anything else you need from me? All right, we're in recess. I think that was my last case. Anyone else have a case?